Mascotty, how you do? You good? Everything all right with you? Mascotty, I have a question to ask you. Yes. Why the comrades then call you drunk already? What that mean? Drunk already, Scotty. That is all you hear the comrades then call you. Why they call you that, Scotty? Were you drunk already when you were on the platform in Southeast St. Elizabeth the other night? You look very sober to me. If that is what drunk already means, you look sober to me. And therefore you must have been in your full faculties. And if you were in your full faculties, then boy, Scotty, look good for you, you know. So I would prefer to believe you must have been drunk, because then we can make an excuse for you and say the man was drunk, and therefore when him say on the platform, him was not in him right mind. So we can forget it and hope when you come back sober, you have something better to come with for the people of Southeast St. Elizabeth. Don't you agree? Yes. Anyway, folks, let me welcome you to Jamaica 411. Thank you so much for stopping by, keeping me company as usual. I want to say a special shout out to all my subscribers and welcome you back as always. And also, I want you to know, and I keep reminding you, that I love to read your comments. So please keep the comments going. Also, everyone, please give the video a thumbs up from now on. Please give the video a thumbs up, because you don't want me disturbing you during the video when you're really getting down to it, and I ask you to give me a thumbs up, right? Yes. Now, if you have not yet done so, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button to the bottom right of the video. And because you know what old time people say, right? Encouragement sweetens labor. That is true. I would also appreciate if all of you would share this video. Share, especially to the one Mascotty. Make sure and get the video, you know. Yes, please, and thank you in advance. Great. So now that you're back with me, let's get down to business. So what am I going to be talking about today? That PNP office opening which took place last night in Southeast St. Elizabeth. That would be Sunday, March 16, 2025. And anybody who has a contact and connections, please do send this to Mascotty. It is a message from Mascotty, but everybody is welcome to put in your 2 pence worth in the comment section. Please do. I want to know what you think about where you are here come out of Scotty mouth, and whether or not you think him shouldn't plead drunkenness. Him should please him did have a little bit too much to drink, because he could not have been in him right mind when him said these things. Don't you agree with me? To the comrades who will be listening to this, talk truth. Wouldn't you agree that Scotty should plead drunkenness? And my Labour right friends, talk truth now. If he was a Labour Party candidate, don't you think him should have plead that in the drunk as him reason why he would have opened him out and said the things by him say? But let me not keep you in any further suspense. I will make you hear what him say for yourself, and then you can tell me what you think, and I certainly will be telling you what I think. Send it to Mascotty, please, and tell him to please listen and learn something if him don't learn it yet. Yes, you know, we at Jamaica 411, we don't keep information to ourselves. Yes, we like to make ourselves useful. Isn't that so?
Yeah, man. Don't worry where you come from. Jess, I hear them say Thursday night, say you come from Clarendon, and that one you come all the way from Spanish Town. And what them all do to it. But I'm glad that the people of Southeast St. Elizabeth say they don't matter where you come from. What they matter is that we are PNP. And they're going to show them people there that because they believe in the People's National Party, they're going to return Southeast St. Elizabeth in the column of the People's National Party. And that's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about after 9 years, going into 10 years, what has happened in this constituency. Last week and the week before, we saw the people, the farmers of Southeast St. Elizabeth, crying out for help because the persons who farm potato and farm tomato, it's leaving in the field to rot. And so they think the time has come when they need an MP who will fight for them. And I'm sure, comrades, you heard the speakers before tell you that I'm a fighter. Don't worry about the billboard that they want to take down, because it must be a reason why they think that the billboard is of so much importance to them, and it is against them. What I do know, comrades, I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. And don't care what they try, I will be walking from crevice to corner to meet with every People's National Party voters, to meet with every People's National Party voters.
Let me pause to ask you a question, Mascati. You think that what you said just makes sense a while ago? You going to walk to every PNP voters. So hold on, only them alone you need? Them alone can make you win. What happened to the other one them where no vote? You don't want for them support too. You don't want the Labour right them to hear about your plans where you have for them in the constituency. You never know which one of them might want to vote for you, you know. So it's only PNP people alone you're going to walk and look for. And that is how you think you're going to win Southeast St. Elizabeth. Well, good luck to you with that. But to the people of Southeast St. Elizabeth, you recognize what you're looking at, don't you? Yes, a councillor who still remains a councillor in his own mind.
I will be walking from crevice to corner to meet with every People's National Party voters to tell them why I am coming, to tell them about the plans that I have for the young people, to tell them that Comrade Damian Crawford, when he becomes the Minister of Education, we will be walking and opening every community center that they have closed, because we are going to be training young people to make them marketable, to make them skilled and employable, to make them know that it's not only the farm can take them to foreign, but when they have the skills that they will get from hard NTA when they get to level 3 and 4, the employers will come to this constituency to recruit them. They don't have to go to East Street, where some people are going to look at them and decide whether or not they're going to accept them. But the employers will come from foreign to come here and recruit them. Employers will come from foreign to come here and recruit them, because we're going to train them in skills that are marketable and employable, and that they can make their own money, comrades.
Now, Mascotte, this is a thing that I want to talk to you about. I am addressing you now, sir. The money that you'll be using to train these youngsters in heart trust skills up to level 3, where is that money going to come from? Is it out of your own pocket? Is it out of the pockets of the youngsters? Or is it taxpayers' money? Presumably, it will be taxpayers' money. You want to give them a benefit. The next thing I want to know, Mascotte, you are not one of those people who want to sit in our parliament with Canadian passport, are you? Are you a Canadian citizen or a United States citizen or a British citizen? You could never be a Jamaican. Maybe if you're born here, your mind is not here because you clearly have no interest or no understanding of what a country is and how to run a country. You clearly do not have the interest of neither those youngsters, nor their families, nor the people of this country at heart. No, you want to take taxpayers' money in Jamaica. Poor people. The little man will lie down on the road, right? Now get no benefit from government when he go buy him little anything at all, him cigarette or him little food or anything at all, when buy with a little money when beg. Contributing to the GCT, and if it's foreign something, contributing to the duties to pay upon it. Yes, him's a taxpayer too. Not pay a whole heap, but him paying. And him not getting any service out of it. Him have to be living on the kindness of his fellow Jamaicans. And you want him to go pay taxes, to train a youngster to level 3, to train probably his own child who can't help him now, right? Because him struggling to with the mother and him forget training. Not to build this society and develop this country. It's your human capital mass, Scotty, that is going to develop your country. It can't develop on its own. And you want to take the taxpayers' money and train the youngster so that people can come from foreign and recruit him. And when he go to foreign, what do you think he's going to be doing, Mascati? Yes, he will be there building that other society that never contributed not even a dime to his well-being, his welfare, and his education with full taxpayers' money. And what do we get in return? We're lucky if we even get one little remittance because he might go send for his mother. And when him send for his mother, I'm done with Jamaica. Contributing to our country's underdevelopment. How that benefit us? And even if he's sending his remittance, that is only a small portion of what he is working. None of his labor is beneficial to this country. So you, a man at your age who's supposed to have sense, serving as counselor for how much years? And you know have no sense, Mascati? If you know so what you are saying make no sense, even if there were people and youngsters who see them only hope was going to foreign, which in St. Elizabeth somehow me doubt. Because then the people are hardworking people. Them can't stay in Jamaica make money. The whole heap of people can't make. Them will do it. Because there are lands there and them know for farm. Right? And you as a big man, an elder, go look upon the youngster and tell the youngster, say, yeah man, you go a foreign man, go make some money. Don't stay here and build your country. Don't stay here and build your community. You go and take them and send them to these community training center, what you call it, and train them to level 3 with taxpayers' money and send them a foreign. But if you think that that is bad, Mascati, think about the other effect, the destruction of the family, which is a social disease that has been afflicting this country since the days of slavery, since they brought us over from the continent. Our families have been under constant attack by being split up, first by the slave master, and now you want to come carry it on. When you have the families together, you want to send the picnic them now gone foreign and left the family here and have family there. And you think that that is beneficial to our social fabric? When you train the youngsters and you deplete St. Elizabeth of their young people who are supposed to come and take the place of their parents as farmers and whatever else they do down there, especially the farming, and they make money out of it, you are now encouraging the youngsters them or telling them, say, you can make them go foreign. When PMP come to pour them out here before go foreign. Right? Clearly you must have heard them talking that way or you wouldn't come with it. And you are telling them to go to foreign, to deplete St. Elizabeth of its young people. Who will be there to pay the taxes, master, when them gone foreign? They don't pay Jamaican taxes here. Even if they send back money, that is only money in the bank. But who pay the taxes? So you're leaving the burden on the elders who will be there to take care of them. You know, so you're not thinking, Scotty, what kind of idiotic thing that you're coming to on the political platform? And then Damon Crawford went talk about, say, for him candidate, them have sense and the Labour them not no sense. That sound like something that makes sense to you, Scotty, what you say? Go back and listen to what you say. If you don't, write down what you have to say, Scotty, because I notice how you're skipping. You're losing concentration when you're talking, and that's probably why you're talking rubbish. Write down the same thing them and read. And that way, nothing more will come out of your mouth other than what they're on the paper. And if you cannot write your speech, Scotty, big smart if you do it. You don't have to have the talent to write speech. You only need the delivery. You are the most grossly responsible politician I've seen so far. Well, there are plenty of them. But you take the cake to come talk about you go train the young people and then not go whole heap of community center, you say not go open and train them and make them marketable. Not for our economy. So you know intend to do not where you going to politics for, Scotty? Let me ask you a question. Where you going to parliament go do? Why do you want to go into our parliament? Is it $12 million you look on? Or is it status? Because you couldn't possibly want to go to parliament to do anything for anybody. So clearly it must be do something for yourself. You as an elder, a big man, not a young fellow, where I couldn't find some excuse for you and school you. Now I have to be cussing you. Because at your age you ought to know better to come on a political platform talking such rubbish. You stand on a political platform and talk about you're going to train me young people them. For foreign people to come recruit them. Why? Because we're not getting enough money in Jamaica. So you don't intend to go to parliament to do anything about that. Because nothing can be done about it. In the Bahamas, it's a little island like we. Well, smaller than us for sure. And they are paying their people $5.50 Bahamian dollars. 1-to-1, that's $5.50 US per hour. We are paying our workers $2.42. Why? In the Cayman Islands, I'm paying for them people $6 US per hour. Right? Or maybe $6 Cayman dollars, which is even more. The United States paying them workers, well, the minimum wage surely. And I'm talking about the minimum wage, by the way. The minimum wage in the United States, the federal minimum wage is $7.25. In certain states, you get much more because the cost of living is high. Right? And we are paying our workers little or nothing. And all you can come and offer the people is training for people to recruit them, mash up them home life, deplete the parish of them young people who's supposed to replace them all, and come for mash up Jamaica, master. You know, sister, you know, make no sense. You know, sister, your proposal is to destroy this country. And why would you want to do that? Is it because you have a citizenship of another country? I don't know, you know, and I'm not accusing you. I'm merely asking because you do not sound like a man whose loyalty is to this country. You sound like a man whose loyalty is elsewhere. Mascati, do me a beg you, sir. Don't make me hear you stand up on another political platform talking such damn nonsense. Or if me come back out here, me and you go have it out. I'm not going to have very nice things to say to you or about you. Because I don't want to get into your intellectual faculties. Because then, having learned that what you're saying is not the right way to go, and you go back and say it out there on a political platform, something would have to be seriously wrong with you, and I would not be shy to come and tell you what I think. So do, sir. Please do. May I beg you? Don't go back out there go talk them damn nonsense. Don't do it again. For you never like it. The things that I will have to say about you. And as I said before, they will not be nice. And for sure, it will not please you at all. Not at all.
That is what I am here to do. I am here to tell the farmers that when Dayton Campbell becomes the next Minister of Agriculture, he will be able to tell rather that they have a responsibility to come and sit with the farmers and to tell them that these are the crops that are going to be grown, and that when you grow those crops, you're not going to have glut. You're not going to have what is happening now with tomatoes. You're going to have enough markets available, and not only markets available, comrades, we are going to be making storage facilities available in this constituency. Storage facilities, comrades, that when you reap your produce, we'll be able to store them and have a longer life so that it's not going to be perishable so quick.
You know, I've heard this argument about this storage facility, and I'm wondering at it. First of all, how will the produce be stored? If you're going to be talking about tomatoes, yes, the storage will delay the ripening of it, but only if it is a cooler. But then again, after you take it out of the storage, the goods now are going to be transported to wherever they need to go at what they call room temperature. What will be the state of the fruit or the item that is stored? And it's not meat. The second thing is, presumably, this is going to cost the farmer something, and it's going to work out into his cost per pound. And therefore, would it be worth the while for him to store it? The best thing for the farmer to do is to produce and sell the item as quickly as possible. And if he can't, he needs to store it himself. You are talking about there'll be lots of market. Where would those markets come from? Because if the people are earning so much amount of money, then the people would only be able to afford so much amount of tomatoes. It is better for the farmers to be able to sell the tomato at a lower price and get me to buy 1 pound of it and use it up more than trying to sell it for $600 a pound. I may not buy it for that. I can't tell you that. Me find some other substitute. Me cook without it. Right? Now, when you talk about Dayton Campbell now will be able to tell rather to go and tell the farmers that they must grow certain crops and there will be no glut. Presumably what you mean is those are the items that we need that are in short supply. But I don't know about the logic of your argument, Scotty, and perhaps you didn't care about the logic of it either, because I know you have that much sense, right? That you can't just take crop and grow up on any land. The Ministry of Agriculture got a fund so many years ago, and then practically know where every piece of land in Jamaica, every piece of agricultural land, what it can grow. So you can't go to a place where growing tomato and tell them so they must grow peanut if the land is not land for peanut, right? It's not when the peanut won't thrive. But I take what you mean, that they will go and find out what the land can grow and tell them grow this. But Mascotty, so if you really want to sell your ideas to the farmers, you should go and advise them now. Why you not go tell the tomato farmers and the onion farmers them say, ask them to grow dasheen instead? You can't do it now, you have to wait until they turn government. Eh? Go meet with the people at RADA in the parish and ask them to what them think about it, and ask them to make suggestion as to what the farmers who farming tomatoes can grow instead. Are you doing that? Because if you're not doing that, then the people of Southeast and Elizabeth can take whatever you're saying as a grain of salt. Some good sounding things you feel you need to say in order to get yourself into Garden House. as an MP. But good luck with that.
You understand that? Comrades, you don't understand what I say? That is what the People's National Party is bringing to this constituency. And that is what I am going to be doing for this constituency. So I'm going to be walking from Cribis to Corner. Comrades, when I pass down at Leeds and Southampton, the play field that was built for the young people to enjoy themselves. I said the cows roaming all over them. Comrades, time come. Time come when we must have a government, when we must have a MP who will be able to put back these fields in an area where the young people can enjoy these fields.
Mascot, I mean to cut you, Bertine, but I just want to ask you a question. You really expect the people of Southeast St. Elizabeth to vote for you and put you in a garden house because of a playing field? You don't know the people in St. Elizabeth. If the people in St. Elizabeth want to use the playing field, them now look upon government, them a clean it up themselves. You don't know the people. Drive through again, Mascati, and look on the road. When rain fall, you have one set of road and I look out, that's hot, but a one set of road, you can shut your eye and drive on them the road there. You're not dropping on the pothole unless it just develop. Because as soon as a pothole develop on them road, unless they change, unless the St. Elizabeth people change. When the pothole develop on the road, you see some little boy or some man go there and have a bigger money. And when you come back, when you drive on or come through, you see some tree around it, then patch out the road with the cement. That's what they do. They don't wait for government for do nothing. There's another thing, Mascati, I want you to do. Go out in the countryside. And you, as far as you drive, you don't see nobody on road. Not like St. Catherine where you come from. Where you see the man them sit down idle upon roadside. No, you don't see people. You know what they say, then gone, Mascati? Then gone at then ground. When you see them and you say, oh, you don't man, they say, me hearty. Yeah, at them, the people you talk about, old-fashioned people who believe in them farming. So if them see a problem and them want the field to clean for them picnic, to go run up and down and play football, then they would have cleaned it themselves. That's the first thing. The second thing is, Mascati, I would have liked you to go look on another field where clear and see if you see any picnic play football during working hours or school hours or any time after school hours. Pay attention to them things, Mascati, because you might be preaching to the wrong audience and they're not receiving it. You're then quiet. You hear the Fufuzela blow when you make them announcement there? Those are not priorities to the people of St. Elizabeth. A different set of people this year talk, them different from all of the people in Jamaica. So where you could have walk in a St. Catherine and sell that argument to the St. Catherine people and then get excited about it. Me don't know if it will work in a St. Elizabeth, but I wish you luck.
And so, comrades, I want to tell the man who is squatting in the constituency now that don't worry, you can send out all who you want to send out to take down my billboards, because I am here to stay and I am coming to replace you, because the people said for 9 years they haven't seen anything that you have done for this constituency.
No, Mascoti, this is not the first time I hear this nonsense on the PNP's platform. Yes, you're trying to rile up the comrades, but I don't hear anybody rile up. You're in St. Elizabeth. I don't know if they rile up elsewhere, right? But you're on a political platform. And I should hope that you think more highly of the people, your audience, and we in a television land. Don't you know, sir, we are watch it, Master? For you to be talking about a member of parliament being a squatter, where did I hear that before? Somebody else said something like that, you go take it up. A big man like you was supposed to have sense. You're not a little boy in a 40 or 30, you're a big man. You're an elder. and therefore you are expected to behave differently than when you were 20 years ago or any youngster now. What people would tolerate from a youngster, they're not expected to be coming out of your mouth, sir. You're an elder. Have some respect for yourself if you don't have no respect for anybody else. How can you be calling a member of parliament a squatter? People voted for him and put him there. So how you mean the man is a squatter? A squatter is somebody who does not have the right to be on a land that he is on. Has no title for it, was given no permission to be there. He asked for no permission. He is not renting. He's just sitting there. And so we use the term and call him a squatter. The member of parliament went up into a contest and sold his ideas to the people. The PNP candidate sold his ideas to the people, and the people decide to go with him instead. How can you be calling a man who is legitimate in our parliament a squatter? You know, sister, you don't have no sense. You know, sister, you're an idiot. At your age, you're an idiot. Somebody 30 and 40, I would say they're misguided. But not you. You're an idiot. There's another thing too. How can you be insulting the voters? You tell people, say you want them vote for you. And I'm sure you'll love some Labourites to vote for you too. Although you claim so only PNP, you're going to go visit and tell them about your plan. So right away, you're looking upon a segment of the voters them as your enemies. And you therefore are going to call the people's choice a squatter. What then are you saying about the people who put him there? The voters put the man in the seat to go and give him the right to sit in our parliament. And you say him as squatters. What therefore are you saying about them?
Comrade Lynn spoke about some things that has started in terms of irrigation and where it has gone, and it can't go no further because the vision to take it further has been lost. Well, comrades, I'm coming with the vision to move this constituency a different level, a level where this constituency will be a model constituency in Jamaica.
Well, Ma Scotty, you did sound a bit drunk here, so. Because I don't understand your argument. I suppose you have to tell the people in Southeast St. Elizabeth something. But you are coming from St. Catherine. You're the mayor of Spanish Town for years. And you represent a council seat. If the people from Southeast St. Elizabeth were to go to St. Catherine right now and look at Spanish Town for argument's sake, will they be able to go away and say that Spanish Town is the model city of Jamaica? Can they look at St. Catherine Municipal Corporation and say it is a model corporation for Jamaica? So how you going to go take up for yourself now and go down a St. Elizabeth go make anywhere a model? How are you going to be able to make the constituency of Southeast St. Elizabeth a model constituency in Jamaica when you cannot even make Spanish Town a model city? So it's who you're telling that to? And all you're doing is setting yourself up for the Labourites them to lick you down. You're on a pedestal and you've made it very simple for them to knock you over because all them have to do is go into St. Catherine anywhere at all and see if anywhere in St. Catherine look different from anywhere else in Jamaica, or it look worse. I hope you're not having no sewage around Pan Road, you know, sir, because that not gonna look good for you. I hope your garbage then pick up, right? And I hope you don't have any Morgan mangy dog on your road. You see any Morgan mangy dog in a Southeast St. Elizabeth? And them the little things there are gonna lick you off because you're not coming with any sensible argument for people. I'm coming with the vision to move the constituency to a different level because you said the vision is lost. I am coming with the vision to move this constituency to a different level a level where this constituency will be a model constituency in Jamaica. Why make you never do that for St. Catherine? You have been mayor for many years. Why have you not been able to do so for St. Catherine? In the same way that Cecil Charlton was able to do for Mandeville and Manchester.
So, comrades, I know that the time is well spent, and most of you come to hear the Rastaman. And most of you come to hear the Rastaman. Most of you come to hear Damien. And I'll tell you something, comrades. Him is doing a lot of things. He is one of the men that is putting together the party's manifesto. And I call him from his house and I said to him, Damien, if you don't come, I will be in problems. If you don't come, I will be in problems. And he said to me, well, it's going to take 2 hours to get to you to work out the time. Well, comrades, I want to bring to you the Rastaman, the next Minister of Education.
But what an extraordinary thing to say, my friends. Damien, if you don't come, I will be in problems. Call him out of his house and tell him, Damien, if you don't come, I will be in problems. What an extraordinary thing to say on a political platform where what you're going to be said is being brought live and you're aware of it. So, comrades, I know that the time is well spent and most of you come to hear the Rastaman. What an extraordinary thing for a man who is seeking to be elected to Parliament to be saying. So, comrades, I know that the time is well spent, and most of you never come to hear me. You don't want to hear what me have to say. You come though to hear the Rastaman. That's what he's saying. How is he going to win that seat if the comrades from Southeast St. Elizabeth no want to hear nothing from him? Them only come there to hear the Rastaman. And then did you see the enthusiastic support for the Rastaman? I did not see it. I see some people wave flag up front, but when I look round, everybody else there, yes, them interested to hear what him have to say, but them look like some comrades that are very stern. Now take no chat from nobody. Them want to hear what you come with. So them come and them listen. Now them orange, of course. Them are comrades. Damien, if you don't come, I will be in problems. How are you going to win that seat, Scotty? And what did happen? Also, when you take a little something, you have to eat food. You have to make sure you eat food. And what happen? You talk and the food start to burn out of you, and so the little spirits start to take control. How can you go up on a political platform and say something like that, knowing so your opponents are going to take that and beat you with it, go and come? My friends? No, sir. How did you come to be in that seat, Scotty? Because you're a riser. You're a riser. And it was you who helped them to be in the position that they're in, besides which, then put you as a vice president. You're still a vice president, Scotty, don't it? Yes. So the only reason why you're in that seat, why you shove out as vice president, you and Dayton and Mark and Bunting and Angela Brownberg, why you not shove out the young fellow Ian Stevenson, was because they wanted to reward you for being a top leader in the Rise movement. Yes, that's what you are. One of the top leaders. That's why they put you in such a high position. And that's why they rewarded you with this seat. And you a tell Damien, say he must come help you, because if him don't come down there, right, the majority of the people would not be there to hear anything that you have to say. They don't want your Scotty. Them don't know your Scotty, and then could care less about you and what you have to say, because you are a riser and them are comrades. So you can't win that seat. That is basically what you're telling the people of this country and the labor rights. So like your leader conceded in a Connecticut, the election will come up, you concede the seat, and you expect people to take you seriously? Friends, this is where I'm going to leave it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, for sharing, liking, and subscribing. And of course, leaving your comments in the comments section. And me want you to leave your comments, because me know you have plenty to say, more than me. Yes. So until next time, take very good care of yourselves and walk good.